mercifully short. They're all exactly 340 words. That was a challenge I set myself in this book. This one is from the section called The Fights. This is fight number 6. She realizes quite suddenly, many years later, how splendid it was that day she screamed at him in the street. She sits at an empty, polished table beside a large window in a peaceful neighborhood, drinking water and thinking of it. How swiftly and splendidly the rage had come over her. They'd been walking together. He'd said something. He'd kept walking. She'd stopped. She'd begun to scream. There was a chasm between them, the 12 paces he'd taken without her at his side, and she screamed across it. Her rage was white and clean. It cleared the vision like an orgasm. She was so correct. Every word she screamed at him was completely correct. She screamed at him in the street, thinking, I am a woman screaming at a man in the street. Until this very moment, in this quiet room, she's always believed that she was horribly embarrassed by the stares of the passers-by. But now it seems obvious that their stares delighted her. She transformed into the uncontrollable woman they assumed she was. He did not love her and never would. She recalls certain things, brown leaves lying on the sidewalk as though they'd been arranged there, an exhausted pink geranium in someone's yard, the windows of the pizzeria, an old woman in a blue coat, a teenage boy with a scared face. And then, after the outburst, well, there's nothing to do but go through with it, stride down the street away from him, shoulders thrown back, your posture absolutely astonishing. But what about the hours after the encounter, the oncoming night? An unmade bed in a small room, the silence and the gray, a person on the floor, a gulp of peppermint liqueur, the dial tone and the numbers, the black hole of the intestines. It was devastating. Sure, devastating, but now it's also vague. That rage, though. She sips her water. She strokes the polished table, which gleams in the fading gray light. Oh, she'd do it again. You bet she would. She'd do it again.